Did you ever do Diaz's podcast in his
Who?
Joey Diaz?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Did you do? And did you ever partake in an edible?
No, no. I can't.
So
believe what
he's other in another world, right?
he's another level.
And so I go to his one time, and he's like, "Eat one of these. Eat a star of death." And I go, I'm not eating a star of death. And he goes, "Eat one of the corners." So he cuts it. I go, "Fuck that." So he cuts it in another piece. Stop being a pussy. I'm like, all right. So I eat like the tiniest fucking thing. I do it, and I feel fine for a while. And then as the podcast is ending, hour and a half or something later, I'm like, oh shit, I'm
You're
high.
toast.
I'm toast. So I'm like, all right, man. And I get out of there, and I get in my car, and we're in the valley, and I'm supposed to, at the time, we're living in Redondo Beach. And I'm like,
Oh, and you gotta go. I know where that studio
yeah, and I'm
was.
like, oh fuck. So I'm going to the freeway. I pass the exit. I'm like, fuck. So I turn around and I'm listening to her take a left here. I pass it a second time. So I'm like, oh shit. So I call my wife and I'm like, here's what's going on. I don't know what to do. I can't do this. She goes, pull over somewhere and just call an Uber and leave your car there. And I go, okay. So I pull into a Ralph's on Ventura.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I'm out of my mind high at this point because I'm getting higher still. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm like, are these my hands, you know? And I look over.
That's great.
I look over like this, and 2 spaces over, it's you.
That's hilarious.
And then I'm like,
so why did you come over? I would've
because
helped
I was so fucking scared. I was like, am I hallucinating or is
it's the
is that
Ralph's
dice?
right near Starbucks on Ventura.
Dude. And so I'm like, and then I call her back. I'm like, I think Dice is in the car over there. And she's like, hey man, I don't know what you're saying right now, but get that Uber. Like, get that Uber right now. And I see you look at me a couple times, and I'm like, and then I get scared, and I keep staring because
I feel bad.
I'm freaking out. And then I call an Uber. The lady drives me the whole time I'm in the car.
So we didn't talk. We didn't connect
We didn't
all.
talk. No, we didn't talk. I mean, I was incapable. I think I would have. I was so high that I was beyond paranoid at that point.
Got it.
So I just sat in the back of the Uber and told the lady how amazing it was that she could drive. You know,
He's just a different level.
a whole other level.
Like I could remember, when I'd smoke, and I got the munchie, and I would never have like edibles.
Yeah,
But
not his.
At this place I went to, they gave me a bag of popcorn. Okay, so I got the munchies, and I ate the bag, and I slept for 19 hours. True story, because it was just too much. So I don't like to do the edible stuff,
He's fucked me more than once.
Yeah, no, I've seen him do like if I did a gummy,
Yeah.
it would be like a 5
Yeah,
milligram.
yeah.
I seen him do 250 in one shot.
He gave me 1,000 one
And
time.
I said, how do you do that? And what? It doesn't. He's got the tolerance.
But here's the thing. I thought that he has the tolerance and doesn't feel the panic that we all feel. No, he feels that panic and enjoys riding that way. So the thing that scares
Yeah,
you,
like-
he's like, I kind of like feeling like that. And
See,
I'm
if
like,
I do anything, it's like a
To mellow
the
out.
indica.
Yeah.
the indica.
yeah.
I don't want no sativa. I have no tolerance for alcohol. Went out the other night with my girl. It's like, I'm supposed to be diced, as you know.
Yeah.
If you went out with me, you'd go, he took 2 sips of a rum and coke. Look at him. He's falling on the floor. I just don't have tolerance.
I don't either, actually.
Yeah. And not that she's a drink. We hardly ever drink, but she can hold her liquor. I'm just not. She would love the vodka. That's her thing. But, I just never had tolerance for any of it.
Yeah.
It's just who I am.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave.